Okay. Hello, I'm Fire God, and I don't know.
Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Cheetah's Interview Project. This is a project where I'm going to be going around and interviewing a bunch of people about things related to Rec Room. And for today's episode, we have Fire God. And you may or may not know him, but he is a Rec Room streamer who streams on YouTube and does just a lot of stuff, and I thought it would be interesting to interview him and get his opinions about Rec Room and VR and streaming. So, sit back, relax, enjoy the episode, and remember, if you enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember, hit that bell. I know, I don't do this usually, but there's a bell there. I can't not do it. But I'll see you guys later, and hopefully you enjoy the video. Goodbye!
My favorite thing about Rec Room would have to be like all the games that the community makes and Rec Room makes, and like when you play those games, if you go to Publix or whatever, you can find some weird people, like a bunch of different types of people, but once you find like the right people to hang around and like, I don't know, it gets you to keep playing the game. How do I play Rec Room? I play it off of screen mode and mainly VR. It would have to be the invasion event. I like those ones mainly because of like, it gives you a lot to do and to look forward to. Because like every day a new orb would pop up and you'd have to go find that in a room. Either it's a bonus room one or it's a regular one. You'd have to get on and like go find it, and then you can earn XP to gain stuff. And I just think it's like a lot of fun to just look forward to it every day. I don't know. I do a lot of stuff. Most of the time, depending on the day, I like to live stream the game. And other than that, when I'm just normally playing, sometimes I'll go into hangout rooms and like talk with a friend or something, or I'll just find random like quest games or whatever to go play. Oh, I've thought about this a lot, kind of. I've had a lot of thoughts on different record originals they could make. I would say another quest, but it would be what I thought whenever the train sounds happened in the rec center before Showdown came out, you could like out the window you could hear train sounds, which was hinting towards Showdown. But what I was hoping it was going to be was a Western quest. That's what I was hoping. I still want that, a Western quest where you can use whips and stuff, kind of like a Crescendo, but it would be for like all the platforms like Quest 2 and whatever. And I'd want it to have checkpoints, maybe different enemies, like new enemies. And I would specifically want a fighting scene where you can be on top of a train and defeat enemies. I started streaming in Rec Room by what's it? I don't know. It would have to be whenever I first whenever I got a laptop, which was 2021, I think. And after I got my laptop, I figured out how to stream and stuff, and then I got Rec Room on there because I started playing Rec Room whenever it came out on like Xbox and whatever, because I didn't have any devices to play it on before then. And as soon as it came to Xbox is when I started, and then I continued playing after I got the laptop, and then whatever other devices I got after that. And yeah, I started whenever I got my laptop. I just started streaming on screen mode. The one thing that I would do is I would want to be able to have Maker Pen in like I could clone every Rec Room original, like just clone each one as a like my own room and mess around in all of them with Maker Pen. I've always wanted to do Isle of the Lost Skulls, but with snipers only. I don't know. Most of the time, just like talking to like chat for like anyone who's like stopping by, saying hi, and playing with people who like just stop by the stream and want to play, and then a lot of chaotic things happen sometimes, but it's fun. Rec Rally? I don't know. I think it's a good Rec Room original. The main thing that like I think the reason a lot of people don't really like it is because of how repetitive it is. It's one single map that you're racing on over and over again, and there's no like variation or anything. Like what's it? They have like paintball has a bunch of maps. Laser tag has a bunch of maps. Some of the other rooms don't have a bunch of maps, but it kind of makes sense why they don't really have a bunch of maps. But for racing wise, I think it would be smart if they had a bunch of maps, because then you'd have to remember each map's layout and their like shortcuts and everything, which I think would be fun. But yeah, whenever it first came out, like I still kind of like it. I think it's a very chaotic racing game, and I think it's kind of fun. There's been quite a bit of things that's happened while I've streamed. One of my probably favorite parts of like a like happy moment kind of was whenever Coach messaged me in Rec Room. They messaged me the word ham out of nowhere. I was just in the rec center and I've been messaged the word ham and I just started getting shaky and whatever and excited because it was like kind of like an inside joke of my channel, because every weekly me and my friend would make a joke of like, I wonder if they're gonna add a ham skin for like the weekly, and we've just kept doing that over and over again until at some point Coach decided to message me in Rec Room ham, and I have that hung up in my dorm now as like a little picture on the wall. Favorite Rec Room original? I think it'd have to be paintball. I've watched a lot of Rec Room YouTubers, but like the first person that I saw playing Rec Room before would be Harry Manlegs, and then like after that, like he was the first person that I saw playing in like 2019, like end 2019 a little bit. He was the first person that I saw playing, and then after I started watching some of his stuff, other people started popping up. So it was like a line of people, and then I started seeing more and more people and watching them. Why the name Fire God? I don't know. I thought the first name I thought of was Mr. Red, because my favorite color is red, and I wanted to do something around that. But I searched Mr. Red on YouTube. There's a ton of Mr. Reds. Yet again, there's a lot of Fire Gods, but there's way less than there is of Mr. Reds. So I just thought Fire God, why not? Just put that there. And then I wanted a number after it. I was going to do my birthday, but then I'm like, I don't really want to do that. So I asked Google for a random number, and Google gave me 82.